Yo, we good. Welcome to yet another episode of Proverbs of Profit with myself, Uma Kumete, where we speak all things money, business, and financial literacy. Today's no different. Today we are going to be speaking to an independent artist, a sound engineer. For us to understand each so Putwami Unjan.
Ngiyaphila unjani wena?
Ngiyaphila. I want you to introduce yourself and what you do to the people.
Oh, okay. My name is Dreams. I'm an independent artist based in Oliven.
Yeah.
So, what I do is to inspire people through my craft. I must say, yeah. So I inspire people through my craft. That's what I do. Right?
So you are a singer, songwriter, a rapper. I mean.
I'm a singer, songwriter, rapper, and also a music producer.
Yeah, sound engineering.
Yeah, sound engineering.
What inspired you to venture into music?
I must say, growing up, I've always been someone that liked music. So later on, I actually discovered that I had talent.
Yeah.
Like I could sing and hear my voice. Like, oh wow, you have, like someone could tell me, oh, wow, you have a nice voice, and be like, oh, okay. So as time goes on, I was just like rapping over instrumentals of other people, the likes of 50 Cents and stuff like that. Then that's when I actually started like pushing towards not being me as a fan of music, but towards of me being a musician. Yeah.
So, but then what inspired you to in that thing? Why this industry in particular? Because for me, myself also, I'm a big fan of music, right?
Yeah.
But I understand when you don't only sing, but you write for people. Do you write for people?
Yeah, I also write for people.
You write for people, you produce for other people, you master, you mix, and now you're within the industry of
Yes.
So why the particular industry? Because you could have took the safer Latini routes that's a bit more safer, sing and just let it go.
Oh wow, that's an interesting question. But like I was inspired like mostly to do music other than other things because like I don't know, like music is my life. I couldn't see myself outside the music industry.
Yeah.
I might say like I couldn't see myself outside the music industry. Like I have tried some of the things, like I wanted to be a farmer at first, like I even went to study horticulture and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like music has always been like the lead of my life. Yeah. So
it's more of a passion thing.
Yeah, it's a passion.
I get it.
It's personality.
Yeah. So when did you start your music career or your music journey?
Back in 2012. Yeah, but started recording like started in 2015 or something like that.
Yeah.
So back then it was just like I was in the choir singing at church and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So then I think the time of execution was 2015, around there. That's when I started like, let me go to the studio now. I want to feel my powers and stuff like that.
You want to actually do reels for reals.
Yes.
In terms of acquiring the skills of singing, recording, other people also producing. How did you get the skill of, especially listening to the production, because it seems complex, especially from a person the music industry. It seems a bit complex. How did you get the skill? How did you acquire the skill to actually be able to do especially all of the stuff?
All of the stuff, yeah. It's an interesting question because like at first I was just a recording artist, like I go in the studio recording and I leave everything to the producer or the engineer to work on my sound. Then it became a time like I was just like, it was too much. I couldn't afford everything financially. So I had to like learn something. So they say if you want to make it, you have to learn something. So I started making beats. Actually, I was like, I can't buy beats from anyone, so I have to learn how to make beats.
On your own beats.
Or my own beats. If I'm gonna be rapping or I'm gonna be singing, it'll be on my own beats. Then it became a time I was like, I know I don't want to even pay for studio time anymore. So I went and buy equipments like everything that would require me to record. So like microphone, sound card, speakers, and everything. Then I started learning how to also record myself. So for producing for other people as well, it's just like more of that's how I start the business. Like you can make more money whilst you're doing this stuff. Yeah, because like to support your career, the money it has to be within the business that you're doing. If that equipment that you bought is just for yourself and you're not making any money outside, you see like it's gonna be a struggle. So I started producing for other people because like I wanted to support myself also financially. Yeah, so like that's how I learn a skill. Like okay, I'm gonna be mixing for other people, I'm gonna be doing this for other people, so that you get the sense. So that's how I kind of evolve towards that goal, and like it's been working for me so far. Okay.
So in terms of the music industry, especially as an independent artist,
Yeah.
it doesn't come with a lot of cushion. It's okay, you get to a record label, they do everything for you. Right?
Yeah.
So when as an independent artist, especially from the artistic point, how did you get into a point where you get distribution, where you artists have to register?
Yeah.
Please run me down through that, especially for independent artists. There might be an independent artist watching the thing, and like, okay, how do I venture into it in terms of registration?
Registration.
Like the steps.
All right. Yeah, like for independent artists, if you wanna register your music, like these days there's a shortcut, there's online distributions actually. So before you can even take any further to go and register yourself as an established artist, you can be also using the online distribution companies, so that your music will be on all platforms. So it will seem like whilst if I can go to YouTube and search for your name and it's there and your music is there, like you are also like, it will be like what can I say? How do I put it? It will bring you exposure, because like people now, when they see your craft online and something, like they'll see from the point that like this guy is actually taking things seriously. But of course, if you wanna like do it the traditional way, the way you have to go and register, is it Sambro or this one? This are the company that give you why it's called. That code that you can register, so that whenever someone plays your music, if they wanna find you, they actually know the music is belong to who and who, so that they can contact you. But actually nowadays it's actually simple than
back in the day.
Back in the day, because like you have your online distribution, they do everything for you. They create profiles for you. So like, it's a cherry on top. So extra fun, yeah. So for other independent artists who are looking to be established, they can just take few simple steps. Like they have to make sure, first thing, before we can even talk about distribution, you have to make sure that your music has got the quality. I prefer quality than quantity. Like make sure you put your craft together, like the music that you think like it's gonna resonate with someone. Once I play this to these people, I'm targeting this type of people. Your music's done, then we go on registering. You register, like there are so many companies, there are so many publishing companies which you can register with, which are I'm not sure of their names right now, but there are so many companies you can register. Then
so it still can be easy as an independent artist to put someone to work toward it.
Yes, actually, especially the online distribution was designed for us independent artists. Because imagine back then I had to go to a label or a record company, then I have to register with them. Them will be the one that's publish my music, do this and something like, and you have to pay them as well. For you to just get a publishing deal, not even signed to that particular record company. So you see,
it's easier now.
It's easier now.
Okay, cool. So as an independent artist again,
Yeah.
mangabe label again, it's a cushion, right?
Yeah.
They do everything for you. No matter bookings when go to this place,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So how do you maneuver as an independent artist in terms of booking or like getting booked and finding people to produce for and finding people that you can work with, uba producing and engineer the whole thing, mix, master, what.
Yeah.
How do you get those people? How do you maneuver as an independent artist / music engineer?
Yeah, that one is quite tough, but it's all come to connections. If it all comes to connection, like when you have people around like that knows what you're doing, maybe are the one that goes and tell other people, because like for me to publish myself, it's been a quite tough journey. Finding people, even marketing for my own music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I had to run ads online or targeting a certain area. We are in Oliven, right? So like I will target the people that are around Oliven. So yeah, then I'll run ads on Facebook, Instagram or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's how I kinda, so let's say I engage with certain people, they'll go and look at my bio, then maybe that's how they contact me. Yeah. That's how they will contact me, but mostly it has to be online ads. I didn't like go and ask people, yo, I do this, and no, like maybe mostly I was doing it online and stuff like that. Even when I released something, I was just running ads online and stuff like that.
So in terms of, again, music industry is probably one of the industries that has a lot of politics. It's politics on politics on politics, right?
Yeah.
When as an artist, what are you doing to ensure that you're not caught up in the politics, especially like of bad contracts? Are you not like, how do you feel about signing when yourself personally?
No, at this point I don't consider signing.
Yeah.
Because like for almost 6-7 years right now, I've been studying the game and see how it goes, and our artists, they come and went, and like maybe some of people, they will never even establish their dreams because of the bad contract. Yeah. So at this point I don't consider signing to a record label, or I rather start my own actually. I rather start my own because I've seen a lot, especially when we all know the stories. Like I know, like now the artist can't release the album because he doesn't have quality of music, or his music, they don't consider it commercially, so they'll put you on the shelf. Like, no, we're not gonna do this for you. We're not gonna do this for you, or wait, we're gonna find a perfect time, or go and re-record. So being an independent artist, I think you have all the rights. I can drop a song at any time. No one is gonna tell me like, no, that song was bad. Yeah, so like I'll be like dropping music, and that freedom, like in a freedom, it gives me like the drive.
You own your craft.
Yeah. So that's the thing that it will be pushing me. So me signing to a label, no. No, I'm okay.
Yeah. It also still has a lot of politics in terms of how do you ground yourself as a person outside of the industry. How do you ground yourself so that you don't lose yourself in the process? But that we see, it's okay, especially when you that are under record labels. They have people that seem sort of micromanaging your life. Okay, today
now you have to do this.
How to act. How do you plan on grounding yourself as a cool? And even now, to still stay authentic first to your craft.
Yes.
And secondly, to who you are, not getting lost in the lifestyle of a musician.
Yeah, like for me not to be micromanaged, or it give me freedom to actually like what can I say, to push myself forward, mostly like when it comes to maybe I need to grow. Okay, how do I grow from this situation to another? That's why I was like that's why I had to learn most of the skills, so that like like now you, when it comes to studio time, right, they control your studio time, they book sessions for you, right? So for me, I know like I have the equipment. Okay, I'm gonna have my session here. All right, I need to put out a video. How do I manage to make the money for the video? Okay, I need to bring the certain artist in the studio, so that if they record to a certain amount of money that I want, then I'll put it on my budget and put out the video, right? So that's how like I maneuver. Like I don't want to be caught up in a situation where I'm like, oh no, now I'm desperate, I really need to be putting out music, and I'm gonna go and sign a bad contract. So, or actually, like I can say, for you not to caught up in the lifestyle of, you mustn't take everything personally. It's a job for an independent artist, right? To make sure like everything is going well, but not being micromanaged. No one is telling you what to do, right? But for those people, they are being paid to play a gimmick. So at the end of the day, when you have to remain your true self, not being caught up in the, I think that's how I was supposed to put it. Yeah. You have to remain like true to yourself, so that you keep on growing and growing and growing. So
go couldn't buy equipment. Let's say I'm an independent artist, right?
Yes.
How much are we looking at in terms of equipment? Because is it a cash intensive to maintain it? Does it require a lot of cash? And how much do I kind of sort of need to have a studio?
Oh, okay. It's simple, but quite expensive. For you to have like a studio, you just need studio monitors, right? Which are a bit expensive, but like these days you can even get them with a cheaper price, or you can get a good second hand. Then you need a sound card. You need headphones. Then mostly a laptop or a desktop, whatever. So I'll put it as like maybe 5 to 10K. You can have a studio in your home. 5 to 10, it depends on like are you buying brand new or are you buying so if you're buying second hand, I'm sure it's currently like 5 to.
Do you know avenues where to buy like to accommodate especially younger people that are like, okay, I want to actually have my own studio, not necessarily have the capital.
For the people that doesn't have enough capital, I would say start with cash crusaders. Cash crusaders, cash converters. I even bought my first speakers in cash converters. So you have to start with, like, you start there, you will buy something that you can allow you to put the ideas down when the time comes, or you can even record in that studio. But if you don't know how to use that studio, those cheap stuff, then you can maybe hand it over to someone that is qualified engineer or someone who knows how to mix your stuff better. But like cash crusaders, cash converters will be a better start for you.
In terms of Gemandi, you're a young person in the music industry, youngish. So again, and you're an independent artist. How are you managing your finances? Because that's a big deal for my artist.
That one is also quite tough. If you're not strong mentally, it's gonna break you down. So how I'm managing my thing is just like I was working at the restaurant to sort of support my career at this point. So mostly you won't see me in the location, or I'll be at work. Then when I come back, that's when I have time to do my music. So like currently, I'm working and come and do music at the same time. So that's how I'm also kind of financing my.
That's also actually again it is. Because we're in an era where it's almost kind of like a bad thing to work. I don't think it's a bad thing, especially because umsebenzi could be your biggest investor. Umsebenza with a plan.
With a plan,
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I agree, but you have to have a plan and be like, I'm gonna work for a certain period of time.
Yeah.
Then if I manage to save this, then I can go and do music full time. Because like I wouldn't encourage someone to quit their day job and be like, you can go and make money in the music industry whilst you don't have a backup plan, you don't have the capital to finance your.
Yeah,
So I would say
very
if
true.
someone that is working and they're looking forward to do their music full time, they was invest like maybe 6 months ahead.
Yeah.
6 months ahead. Make sure you go and have many connections as you want. Make sure like if I can contact this guy, is gonna provide me with a gig. If I contact this guy, is gonna provide me with like maybe cameras and stuff, something like that. Like I can be able to do my music video. So without enough money, you won't be able to do those stuff. Because like I don't wanna lie, the music industry, it's got its own politics.
Yeah.
No one likes you for you, except like if you're providing a value to them.
Yeah.
So they come to me because like I'm providing value, I'm recording, that's a value.
Yeah.
So if I didn't have those equipment, they wouldn't even come to me
Very
and say
true.
yeah.
Very true.
So you have to make sure like okay, are you providing the value? Who are you seeing yourself as? Yeah. So that's the major plans that you can be able to sustain yourself, like save enough money, don't quit your job if you're not ready yet.
Yeah. Enjoying it makes a lot of sense. Literally, your job can be your biggest investor. Literally, enjoying it, it's also still a very smart way to
start. Yeah.
To start, like you literally said, because man, I don't wanna lie to you. There is a entrepreneur way of going.
Yes.
Which is a good thing, especially Gubantabasha. I don't wanna lie, I like it.
Yeah.
I appreciate the fact that manje we are seeing things different from our parents, yabo?
Yes.
But you probably wouldn't have been able to accumulate capital to buy
the
without
equipment.
the job.
Yes.
You're an independent artist, right?
Yeah.
You're a person, again, no cushiony record label.
Yeah.
How are you sustaining and creating relationships with, okay, man, I know who also was or I know this person that can refer me to this person.
Yeah.
How are you sustaining and maintaining and even creating Lauma relationships?
Creating, okay, yeah, it's true. Like I may say connections. How do I make connections?
Yeah.
It's all goes to like, what do you know? Like you know.
Yeah.
So maybe I've got my guy who knows somebody, then they can tell them like, okay, we got this other guy that does this and this and this. Yes. So like you connect with that people, then you start working. When you start working, when there's a when there's a flow like going on, or when there's man. You have the bond, that bond that is there. Once you bond, like if the bond is real, that's how you connect. So maybe this guy knows his manager, or is gonna book a show for you guys, or let's say you collaborate with other people.
Yeah.
So when they're having a gig, they can't perform that song when they say yeah. So they invite you to the gigs and stuff like that.
So like in this game, it's a game of referrals, Ruti.
Yeah.
And they'll refer to you to the next person.
Yeah, that's the, I can say that's the free way.
Yeah.
That's the free way, but the other way is just like you connect with people through paying them. Like okay, I know like maybe there's a venue by Chill Out there, Casper Vest is coming. I'll be like, okay, who is hosting the show?
Yeah.
Then I pay the guy, so can I please be the one to open for Casper? So guys, so that one is quite hard.
Yeah.
It's quite hard. Maybe you might not even have this certain amount
Capital.
Yeah, to pay the venue owner, or unless if you know him actually. So that's the other way you can connect.
Pay your way.
Yeah. Like let's say I wanna go big. I will have to pay and like a bigger artist who has got a core following, like who is already established. So once I pay them to feature them, then I know also I'm also gonna benefit from them.
Yeah,
So yeah, you're getting exposure and also you're getting money.
Yeah.
You'll be booked. Oh, that was the guy on the other song. Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
So that's
Makes a lot of sense. In terms of the challenges, what challenges do you face, especially from let's side of sound engineering, like where you mix and master.
Yeah.
Even as an artist, what challenges do you face being based in Lokshin, working with abantu base Lokshin? What challenges do you face?
The challenges are people, they don't take you seriously if they just know like, okay, umfana sekasilo, whatever. So everyone will try to take advantage of you. And you work with other people, they don't want to pay you. Like I'll be like, oh, what's the reason? Why should I pay this guy? Or people, they may seem like, okay, they have true intentions to work with you, or else, like they're just wasting your time. So that's so in the location, like mostly people, they want to do things because they've seen someone doing it, but not knowing the business side of it. They just want to do it for fun. All right, okay, music for free. They're not knowing the business side of it. So mostly those are the biggest challenges, and I understand sometimes you can see someone who is serious and you can see like, okay, they can just take their craft to the next level, but the people, they don't have jobs or they don't have money to sponsor their dreams. Those are some of the challenges in the location, especially when you're in the location.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
As we're about to close off the interview, what are the future plans for Dreams as an artist, Dreams as a sound engineer, Dreams as a mixer, master, whatever? I don't know the music terms, but what's the future plans for your career as a whole?
My future plans is to keep on pushing my craft forward. And make sure like I also help other people, like and putting other people on my platform, like signing other artists under my wing so that we can just maybe grow together. Those are my plans. It's just like from maybe 5 years from now, I really need to have maybe my own established record label. And maybe I'm an established business person as well, like no longer working for someone else, that like I'll be owning my stuff.
Makes a lot of sense, man. Appreciate Iskatsako. Appreciate you pulling through and just giving us this cards for us to understand your journey, because each journey I could inspire another independent artist. Which is a clear view, especially when it comes to what to do as an independent artist. So before we close the show off, give us a word of wisdom to other inspiring
artists.
Independent artists.
All right, what I would say, don't give up. No matter how much the circumstance is or how much you're going through, don't give up. You will have your own shot. Your time will come. And do not rush your things like, I want to be in this position, so you end up making like wrong decisions. So do not give up, just keep on going and make sure like patience pays. I've been doing this almost for 6 years, and I only started making money from music I think 2 years ago. Like I can say, okay, this is the money that came from. So if I was someone that had no patience in, or that did not have passion with whatever I was doing, I could have just left it alone. You see, so like keep on, like I would say they should keep on going and make sure like you have a vision. Whatever you're doing, are you seeing a vision of it? Not like you're just doing it for fun. And so if you have a vision, then Alright, so, and also support that vision, and also you find the right people to support your vision. Like you become who you are hang around with, right? So like yeah, that's what I would say to to other independent artists. It's like,
so where can people get a hold of you personally, like in terms of trying to work with you, trying to book you, trying to whatever, in terms of socials or whatever?
I'm available on all platforms. You can search at Who Dreams. Yeah, at Who Dreams. They can find me on all social platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I have my pages there already. Or that's where you can find me. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. We'll have your information down on the screen below.
Alright, thank you so much.
This is yet another fire episode. You know, we're going episode for episode for episode. Like, subscribe, comment, and stay tuned, man. Like literally, is a banana next week.
Wow. Right? Because like it's a job for you to do it. Like if you, like I'm contradicting myself right now, sorry. Okay.